Today I'm going to show you how to make another book. For this one, you have to decide how many pages you want your book to be. In this case, I'm going to do a 16-page book. Each sheet of paper gives you 4 pages in your book, and of course when I'm talking about pages, I mean front and back cover. So to get a 16-page book, I need 4 pieces of paper. This is just 8.5 by 11 copy paper. I'm going to stack it in stacks of 2. So here's a stack of 2. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hamburger fold and a crease in that stack of 2. So when you're done, it looks like this. And I'm going to do the same thing to the second one. Stack them, fold them, and put a nice crisp crease in there. So now I have 2 sets. Each look identical. I'm going to stack one on top of the other. When I'm making my cuts, I make my cuts on the folded side. So I want to leave about 1 inch at the bottom and 1 inch at the top. And this is a very forgiving book. It doesn't matter if you're a little more than 1 inch, a little less than 1 inch. It doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to put a little notch in on the top and the bottom. So as you can see, I have my little notches put in there. There's one little notch. There's the other little notch. And it's in both books. I'm going to put one aside and only work with one from right now. Now this is what I call a cut out. I'm going to cut out in between from one notch to the other notch. So let's see if I can find my notch. There it is. And I'm going to make this cut out as narrow as I possibly can. I really want to get that fold cut off, but thinner is better in this case. So that's my fold right there, 2 pieces of paper. And when you're done, your first cut should look something like that. Okay? I'm going to put that aside and take my second one. And this is what I call cut ups. I'm going to cut from the edge up to the notch. And again, I'm going to cut as small little piece as I can, as narrow as I can. Cut from the edge up to the top, as little as I can. There's my little pieces of paper. And this time when I'm done, it looks like that, with a little notch at the top and a notch at the bottom. And put your scissors away, you're all done cutting. You're going to take this piece of paper and open it up and put what I call a burrito fold in it. A burrito fold is a hot dog fold without a crease. So I've got it rolled over, folded over, but not creased. I'm going to hold that in one hand, and in the other hand I'm going to take and open my book. Now I'm going to go from the back, and I'm only going to go halfway. So what I did was I put my inside, my cut ups halfway in, my cut out, and then I open it up inside. Those notches that you made should align to what you left in the first set. And mind you, bring this around, and there's your book. It's a 16-page book, bound together, no staples, no glue, no scissors, nice and neat. It's half of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. If I wanted to make this a whole 11.5 size sheet, I just start out with an 11 by 17 piece of paper. Really nice to do this on lined paper. You do it on lined paper, you have your lines. The kids have automatic lines on their paper, makes things nice and neat. You can also use grid paper for this, or graph paper. That way when you're doing science or math, you have your graph automatically built in, so there's no scale issues. That's it for Bookmaking 101. Have a great day. Bye-bye.